Hey guys, how you doing? Steve Lav here. On this video here, we're gonna do the drawing for the Imperial, iManifold iConnect hats. I got 4 hats and 4 koozies we'll be giving away. Nice hat. It's got a nice strap in the back. I've been wearing mine. Mine's dirty now, but I could wash it. But I like the hat. It's definitely a nice hat. We're gonna talk about the iConnect and my experiences so far with it. And it comes with the koozie. So what I'll do is random.org, and let's see, I got all these people here there's 111 people that I left comments, and I wrote your name down. So what I'll do here is, the random.org, there's 111 people that actually commented on the video, either on Google Plus or on the video itself. I counted all of them as, potential winners here. So it was 111. We'll do random.org. I'll pick 4. I'll punch in 4 numbers, and whatever comes up, you guys send me your address, and I'll send you the hat and the koozie combination type of thing. So it was pretty good response on that. So like I said, we'll do that in a minute, but I want to talk about, my experience with the iManifold iConnect. I don't have the iManifold. I just bought the iConnect. I think there's really no need for, the iManifold, in my opinion. I don't pull vacuum tube gauges anymore. I don't think that's a good idea. There's no need. Just all I need myself is the iConnect, and I could put gas in or take gas out with that device. There's no need for me to be stuck to 6 foot of hose. I don't need that. And you guys that watch my videos, you see how I operate it with a little Trader Core remover on the suction line and the liquid line. So if I want to take gas out of the high side, I just hook a hose right to that little port, right into the recovery tank when the unit's running. If I want to add gas, I got a little port right on the low side probe. I could add gas right into that. Slick. And I like the idea of standing back with the iPad, and you're not limited to what you could do with this thing. You could stand back. A lot of times I'm working on 3-4 units in a row there, and when you got 6 foot of hose, you only can go so far. It's kind of limited. I definitely like the iConnect. I've been using it on pretty much every job I go on, unless my tablet's slow on, needs to be charged or something, and I do have to test those for a backup if I do need them. There is a learning curve with the device. You got to learn how to navigate the app. There's so much the thing can do, how much technology is there, and you have to set it up for the way you want to use it. So there is a learning curve, but it's nothing that nobody can't do. And once you come up to speed with it, the more I use it every day, the more I like it. It's very cool, very, very, very cool. I don't think I'd ever go back to even the Testos after using this. I support the tool. I think it's great technology. And a couple of guys had reached out to me and said if I needed any help that they could help me. Like Stephen Radden's had it for over a year or whatever. And Jim Burtman actually called me and left me his cell phone number. And if there was any questions, that just give him a call. And I thought that was pretty cool that Jim's the one of the guys who designed it, and that he called me and give me his personal cell phone number. Any questions, I'd give him a call. And I actually did. I called him a couple of times and asked. I had some questions about map and stuff, and he helped me navigate the app. And it's like anything else. Once you learn, it's not hard anymore. So I actually did a tech connect with him when I was working on the unit, and I called him on the phone. I had a couple of questions about helping me navigate through the app and how to do different things, and I did the tech connect, and he was watching it from across the country. Me working on the unit, he could see my pressures and gauges and temperatures as I was working on the unit. He could see what I could see. That was pretty cool, and that's a capability you have also. So, Jim Burtman, a stand-up guy that, would call and reach out and say if there's any problems, give me a call. That's the type of people, the companies I'm going to support. I'm going to support somebody that's going to stand behind their products and actually reach out and talk to you on a personal level. That's what I'm going to do, how much shit I did with Testo? 2 years with Testo. Never once a day call me. and ask me for any, you need any help or never. Jim Burtman called me right up, boom, just like that. So I'm on board with the Imperial iConnect, and I'm gonna support Jim Burtman. That guy's a smart dude, man. He's a smart dude, and this thing's gonna be ever revolving, and I want to be on board. And this thing's gonna take off. It's gonna be the thing of the future. You watch. But anyway, well, I applaud Jim Burtman being a stand-up guy, and that means a lot to me. Here we are, guys out working in the field. We've got a new device, and might need a little help navigating this or that. We're not sure about this or what button to push before this button and this button. And the guy would call you right up and give you his cell phone number. Call me anytime. Call me anytime. I called him a couple times. He picked right up. Cool. That's what I want. But anyway, I support. I really endorse the thing. Now, like I said, there's a learning curve. You have to do things in a certain sequence. Like, you have to turn things on at a certain time. I turn on the iConnect. Then I connect, my tablet. Turn my tablet on. And then start the probes up. Make sure that they all register. The Zigbee probes, the supply and return probes. I got them all mapped now to go in the supply and return plenum. I got a repeater if I'm a little distance away and I'm losing signal. I got the repeater to put in there. It's like I said. And then when you shut everything off, you want to shut things off in sequence. What I found with the tablet is if you leave the tablet on and you shut the device off, the tablet keeps trying to reconnect to the device. So what I found was you shut the tablet off, and that stops that reconnection trying to happen. And then you won't have a problem. I had to reboot my iPad one time because it was trying to connect too many times, and I had shut the iConnect off before the iPad. So that was a little learning curve I went through. Now I know when I'm done, shut the iPad off, disconnect from the iConnect, and then you can shut the rest of the stuff off. And the next time you start up, there's no interference, there's no problems. But, what I'm going to do is once I learn how to use this device, guys, and I'm getting better at it, I'll help other people. You guys can always call me if you get it and say, listen, I'm having this issue. Can you help me? And it's just probably a matter of saying, I do this, do that, do this. Once you learn how to do something, it's not hard. But that's the deal there. We're going to do the little giveaway. And shout out to Stephen Reardon, too, for reaching out to me and asking me if I needed any help, that he would help me. He's a cool dude, me and him had a couple little rocky road in the past, but I'm the first guy to, let's be friends, man. Let's work it out, There's only one asshole on YouTube that I can't straighten things out with, and that's not because of me. It's because he's an asshole. But anyway, shout out to Stephen Reardon, too. He's a stand-up guy. You guys should follow him. He's got a decent channel. All right. Let's do the giveaway. All right, guys. So I got the list right here. And what I'll do is I've got 111 numbers there. All right, and I'll hit generate. Whatever number that comes up will be the winner. And I want to go. There's going to be 4 winners, for the hat koozie combination. All right, so I think that's fair. What I'll do is, as the numbers, won, I'll check it off, and I'll do a polls on that, so you guys know who the winners are. So let me do that. All right, guys, here we go. 111. Generate. All right, so number 32 is the first winner. So 32. 32 is possible apple. 4. That's the first winner. Okay. Winner number 2 will be 74. 74. FER. Fur. Alright, winner number 3 will be 15. 15 Aussie Star. Okay, and the fourth and final winner will be 18. Matthew Ellis. Alright, let me take those 4 people, I'll put them on a little sheet and we'll get a snapshot of it. Alright guys, this is the 4 winners, the way they came up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys need to send me your name, address, zip code or whatever, and I'll get the hat and koozie combination out to you. It's a nice hat. Definitely a nice hat. I've been wearing mine. I like it. It's got a nice, it's well made. And you can always use a koozie for your soda or beer if you drink beer or whatever, Snapple, whatever you guys. Definitely a cool combination. And I'm gonna, probably be doing more giveaways in the future, but so that'll be the combination you guys get. You the 4 winners here, and thanks for participating in the giveaway. And hopefully, I could do more giveaways in the future with different companies. This is what I'm hoping to do. So, all right, thanks for watching, and have a good day.